Ladies and gentlemen and good people of YouTube, today I am gonna grill for you one of my favorite steaks, the ribeye. Off the rib section on that cow between the 6 and the 12 ribs. And the reason I like this steak is, it's the marbling, it's the fat. And when that fat renders down, it brings loads of wonderful flavor to this cut of meat. It's real simple, man. You guys ready for this? Let's do it. Okay, we've got our cut of meat. I'm only gonna hit it with some sea salt. And that's it, man. No pepper. I know you're mad at me, but I will get to you. I wanna take this bad boy to medium rare. So I've got a really hot heat right there. And then I've got indirect heat over here. So I can rest it. It'll still keep cooking. Here we go. Oh, the sizzle of awesomeness. Oh my goodness gracious. How good does that sound? I want a nice kind of, meal. So I've got some big old bacon spuds. I hit them with some olive oil and some rock salt, some sea salt. And those have had about 55 minutes of indirect heat over here. They're nice and soft in the middle. They're ready to go. And I'm just gonna get our steak ready. All right, so I'm gonna sear it a minute aside, and then I'm gonna give it a little poke, see where we're at. If you put this finger and this one together, you touch them and you touch that little pocket, that's where I want. You gotta poke your meat, man. So while that's cooking, I gotta add some green to the party. Now I love kale on a grill. So we're just gonna hit it with some sesame seed oil, soy sauce, get that on there. Yes, get all those wonderful flavors on that kale. You want to go kind of crispy and brown, okay? And you want that big old middle bit to really cook. Our steak's looking really good. Oh, man. You want to sear it all, man. Sear it up. Everybody's looking at me and shaking their heads right now. All right, so I'm just gonna hit that perimeter. You know what steak likes, guys? It loves sweet wood, so I'm gonna get some wood chips in there to bring some sweet smoke flavor to the steak. Okay, when joints are really thick, you need to kind of like move them to kind of not so hot, then back to hot, then not so hot, So I've got my safe zones here. I've got goof-proof cooking, indirect cooking, and now I can concentrate on my kale. Look at this stuff. This is what you want to see. Nice and crispy. And that goes sweet. That is beautiful. Well, let's get the steak back on to the hot heat. Look at that, that is good. So I've hit this thing for about 8 to 9 minutes with direct and indirect heat. So our steak is done. And now is when I add the pepper. You add the pepper at the end because sometimes pepper can go acrid and burn when you get a really hot heat. On both sides. It's still cooking, it'll get in there. All right. So I rest the steak for half the amount of time as I've cooked it. The reason we let the steak rest, it's a muscle. And if you cut into it straight away, you're just gonna release all those juices. You want those juices to go back into the muscle, so when you cut into it, it's just beautiful, succulent, and juicy. So the kale has gone golden brown. That soy sauce that's cooked into there, it smells beautiful. You can tell when your spuds are done when you put your knife in there and it goes nice and smoothly into that spud. Oh gosh, those guys look great. Our steak's been resting, so now we get to slice and mange. French for eat. You guys ready for this? Oh my gosh. Oh, there we go. Beautiful blushing steak. Medium rare. It's exactly where I want it. You don't want it too red, man. That's the kind of blush you want, that kind of perfect, kind of pinkish red. That's exactly where you want it to be. Nice and juicy, man. Thank you, cow. Let's plate this up, man. Oh, you just cut into that potato. You throw some butter in there or some sour cream. Oh my gosh. This is so good. I mean, look at that. It's just juicy. The juice is just falling all over my hands. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm going in. Oh, man, you know what? Camera dude, you've been working really hard today. A little salt in there. This is for you, man, and I'm sorry I've been eating in front of you. How was that? Good, right? Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh. I want to dance, it's so good. Oh, it always feels better when you guys make the angels sing. Although I'm sure the ribeye had a lot to do with that. Perfectly cooked ribeye, man. Thank you, Turner and George, for supplying the ribeyes, the potatoes, the kale. That there is the perfect meal. That's death row meal right there, man. If I was on death row for crimes I didn't commit because someone framed me, man, because it was like a love triangle of wrongness, that's what I would ask for. I'm DJ Barbecue, and you guys are awesome. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't, man, hit the button, man. It is free. And there's loads of rad recipes, outdoor, indoors, munchy food, and lots of great steak recipes. We'll see you guys next time.